All right, welcome to today's Golden Eggs tutorial. I just want to share with you quickly what I'm doing actually. So I'm picking up my profits and stuff. So what I will do, and I cannot do that simultaneously other than, I'm just using my phone right there. And I'm sharing my screen on the phone. So what I open up here is Clever app on the phone. You can use whatever you want on your end. The only reason why I'm opening that up is to see how much energy actually we have on the website. So as I promised to you, you don't need to burn Tron. You don't have to freeze Tron. You just use the website. So this tutorial just show you that we can interact with the smart contract without using Tron on our end. So that's what I prepare. So I'm scrolling all the way to the area that says pensions and village energy and other farms energy. So my focus is the other farms energy, which is showing 581,561 energy, which is pretty cool. So let me share this screen here, and that should bring up actually, let me just go back to, I'm recording this. And hold on a second. Okay, so this is showing the desktop. So I am interacting with the desktop directly. And I have that side by side here with me, the Clever app on the mobile phone, just to check the energy. So right now I'm just refreshing the page here, making sure that I'm using the right wallet. So I refresh the wallet. So what you can see is I don't have any Tron in my wallet. So make sure to not have any Tron in your wallet so nothing can be burned, right? If you don't have Tron in your wallet, the smart contract can only fail the transaction, but cannot take your money, right? Please note that I have some energy here at the top, but the main part is the bandwidth. So you might not burn energy, but you will consume bandwidth with every single transaction. So for example, if I go for the golden egg, go for this transaction here, the fee is always 300 around in bandwidth. So make sure that you have at least bandwidth available, and that is for free on every 24 hours, right? So right now, what I will do is I see there is energy there. I will just refresh the page again. And so what I will do now, here is the energy, which is now actually lower. So I don't know what happened here, but we need to wait this out. The only thing that is free is actually that pension thing. Now that's fine. So this is this gives you an idea what I'm looking for. So it also prepares the important step, and that is the whitelisting. So this golden pensions, that transaction is free for us. So what I will do is I will just claim it. There is a pop-up. So I hope this is shared on Zoom. Let me actually double check that. So it is not showing up. So what I will do is I will just share my full screen instead so that everything is visible, visible, right? So that is that pop-up. So what I will do is I will just enable, so I'm using Tron Link on Google Chrome, and I will enable the whitelisting for 1 hour. And then after 1 hour, when I'm finished, I know this is not whitelisted anymore. So no funky stuff happened. until the next day. So when I click on accept, every next transaction is instantly without me having to accept the transaction, which is critical as well. So timing is everything, right? So I just accept that, and I will just refresh this page, and this should actually give me a little bit of, maybe it was too, let me check that again. So there might be a delay, or maybe I was too slow. So what I will do is I will just claim it one more time. You see, when I click it again, nothing will happen, but that is because of the whitelisting. But this should actually start doing that, and that is that, 0.13 something, and you see no energy is burned, just bandwidth, right? And that is the magic trick. So what I will do is I will just refresh the page and go for farming, and waiting for the energy here. So if I go all the way, so this should actually bring up the numbers. I have those numbers there, and you see this has been claimed. The other thing that I would like to do is we'll just go for the X Vault. We'll just highlight that, and I click the claim button, but I'm looking at my phone, so you can see that this is the phone that I'm using to making sure that there is energy on the other farm. So what I'm looking for is this value is around 100,000 energy, because that is the maximum that is being used to interact with the smart contract. So let me just refresh the page on my phone and see that everything is clear. And so let me just refresh. So sometimes you need to do that more often, because the website is really clunky, to be honest with you. It has too much information. So, but I see 111,000 energy, 114,000. So we should be good to go. I'm just waiting, and click that button just now for 0.95. So what I will do is, this is definitely consuming some energy, right? But it will consume the energy from other farms, and you see it's over 100,000. And when I click on refresh here, you see that I have Goldeneggs 0.95, and I still have my energy. The only thing that is going down is the bandwidth, right? But I have the Goldeneggs. So what I will do is I will click on this transaction. I will go for the transaction on Tron Scan to show you the details. And that is that it consumed around 60,000 energy, but it consumed it from the contract owner's energy. So the energy that is frozen on Goldeneggs smart contract is being used, and is being used by every single participant who is interacting with every single farm. So if there is energy on the smart contract, it will be used first. If there's no contract, then the energy will be used from frozen energy. And the last step is, if there's no energy frozen, it will burn Tron. But I don't have Tron on my wallet, right? Remember, I have no Tron on my wallet, so nothing can be burned. So the transaction can only fail or be successful when there is energy, right? And I don't know why the golden diamonds are not showing up again. So there is some funky stuff here with my assets. So I don't know what is the reason behind that, but that is some crazy shit. I'm sorry to say it that way. So let me go back to the website, and that's the only trick that I'm doing. So I'll just refresh the page. And I just refresh the page on my phone. And let's see if the energy there is enough for the next move. So I'm just waiting for the updates. Now we have 150,000, which should be good for the next claim, and that is the golden diamond here, and that is for 0.75. So let me just refresh the page on the phone just to be sure. Timing is everything. When I click that button, I have been whitelisting this page, so you don't see a pop-up, but the transaction goes instantly. So I just wait for enough energy on the page, and I see it's 166, 170,000 right now. So I click the claim button and I refresh the page. And the problem is that so I will log out. I will just put in my code here and see if that will refresh the tokens on Tron Link's extension. When I refresh that, and it's not showing up there. So let me just, but you see no energy is being used. And I definitely have gold, golden diamonds. So I don't know why it's not showing up here. My assets, this is there. And it's not showing up on the list. So I need to refresh it one more time. So let me see. I don't know the reason for that Tron link to act like that, but and I'm sorry to have that right now on this video. So that delay on the video. But you see it's already claimed, so this is like 0 there. So that should definitely be on my account. So let me get the account details and see what's going on the account. And you see golden eggs at the bottom. You should also see golden diamonds, which is here, and this is the contract. So what I will do is what I will do here is I copy that address, and for some reason it will probably fail on Tron Link as well, because it will not find that asset. But let me just search for it. And it doesn't show up. So I don't know why it's doing it that way. My asset. Yeah, I really don't know why Tron Link is doing it that way. Let me totally refresh that page. Yeah. That might be the extension itself. So let me just get that off. And Tron Link. Get that back. Get that in place. And see if that did do anything. No, it did. I don't know what's going on here. So what I will do is what I will do next is I will just go for another golden diamond thing and see if that will notice here on screen. So let me just go for golden diamond here and see if that comes up. What I can do is I can go for just swap and see if golden diamond are showing up. You see that this is definitely having some stuff here. And if I click on this, that's kind of funky. Add assets. So let me see. Golden diamonds. So it's definitely in the list. Trade. So I don't know what's going on here, but add asset, go for the address, confirm, and that should actually bring that up, right? Let me see if that has any effect with the. No, it doesn't have any effect here. But if I'm looking for the address, sorry, couldn't find this token. So I don't know why this is doing it that way. So that might just be a problem with the extension. And that video is way too long for this to solve it. So what I will do, I will just collect the next thing. And so the only thing that I'm doing is I'm just, checking with the phone that there is enough energy on the smart contract on the other farms that has over 100,000 energy. So if I go scroll all the way up, I'm just checking for that number. So if I just refresh that page on desktop, I show you the updated number, which is right now. Let me show you. So you see, I need to do that one more time. And there you go. So I have that over 100,000 energy, right? So if I refresh, so what I will do is I will show you the other thing, that is the deposit. So what I will do here is I will just add my zero, let's say 0.85 in golden diamonds and get it, right? So I have my 12.8. I have that as a daily, right? So the thing is, I will just get that stuff, right? With the timing of, you need approximately 80,000, 90,000 in energy, maybe maximum. So I will show you that transaction, and that should actually, complete the tutorial in terms of, how to interact with without, spending energy. So I just click the get button there. I cannot show you the transaction probably, but you see, I definitely did not have energy used. I just spent bandwidth. So if I just refresh the page multiple times, it will not do anything here. And if I am searching for golden, I don't even know if that is a fake definitely some stuff that doesn't exist. Confirm, you want to remove that. And I am only looking for, you see, the golden diamond, and the address is not found. So what I will do is I will show you, when I refresh the page, you see 12.8. So I purchased 0.85. That should be 13 something, right? So if I go and refresh, you will see that I have purchased 0.85. There you go. There's the energy over 100,000. You see in my vault 1365. So I did not consume anything because you see I don't have any Tron in it, and I have still my energy here. So if I go again to the account details on the Tron scan, if I go for the transactions, you see that under transactions, I see that I triggered the smart contract here. If I check that transaction, you see that I spent golden diamond. I purchased 0.85. You see that I purchased that amount 85 whatever, right? And here is that what I told you about. The energy that I'm looking for is around 80,000 to 90,000, but I will tend to wait for 100,000 in energy, no matter if I withdraw something or if I deposit something, right? So keep that in mind, that you use a phone, right? You use that phone with the app on the website to be ready when you scroll. When you scroll to the area here on the desktop, right? Because you don't see what's going on here, right? So I will just finish all the steps right there. So let me just refresh the page again and show you again that I'm just clicking the button, right? So I am just waiting for the amount. And I know it's a little bit boring maybe, and a little bit a long tutorial for just, showing you that I'm just looking for the value here. And there's 232,000 in energy. And let me see that I have 1.8 here. How much? So I go for 1.05. So 1860 should be the new value. $18.60 and almost 1 golden eggs per day. If I go to Tron link, if I refresh that page, you see that I have spent 1.05 and I did not pay anything. So the fee is still 0 Tron, only the bandwidth is going down. So you see I still have 3,500 in bandwidth. So what I will do next is I will just go for the golden dragon thing and get that, because that is my my biggest one in golden egg. If I refresh, this is what I claimed, and it's still showing 0 fee. So I hope that proves my my steps in terms of what you're looking for. So you don't really have to freeze Tron at all. The only reason why I have Tron frozen is the fact that when I do the swapping, so let me show you a transaction that will show you that when I receive money, like the 18 point something, I pay about 1.7, maximum 2 Tron, right, for the transaction. Why? Because I'm burning my energy. So if I go for the transaction, I will still, I need some, if you go for Just Swap, which is the cheapest way. So don't use on Goldeneggs website, don't use the feature. I'm sorry. Don't use the trading feature here. This is, I mean, it's a nice thing, but it's more expensive if you click those buttons compared to if you go to Just Swap directly. You just go to Just Swap, right? And this is the swap, right? Just Swap. And the fee limit is set to 50 Tron. But you see that I spend about 1.70. So I need approximately 46,000 energy to not spend any Tron for the swapping. And that is one time, right? So the thing is that just collect the golden diamonds and golden eggs until you can swap it for free. Because if you burn Tron, it is not making any sense, right? So I'm waiting for, you see 18 Tron. I had like 5 Tron in my wallet, but from that, 18, I have to burn 1.7 Tron, so I keep still like 17 Tron with the swapping, right? So that is all that you need to consider if you are, going for the golden eggs as an example. And if you just maximize that, this is what I get as Tron. So I will not swap until I see a reasonable amount in Tron as a value, right? But that's about it. I hope that helps. And let me show you that I just, that was the swapping. And here we go. This is good to have on the screen. You see that, I don't know, for whatever reason, but there is a new asset, which I was looking for with the smart contract address. And you see that is the smart contract address that I would like to add, right? So if I go for the search button, I'm not sure when when I'm looking for golden diamond right now, you see now that I have that address. So if I am about to go for the address, it is in the search results. So I don't know what the Tron link is doing there, but this is what I want to add. And I have added that before. So now it's in my pocket here for display. And that's my asset. And that should be actually, that is actually placed in the right order. So now you see golden diamond, and you see all the transactions that I was talking about in that video. And that summarizes everything up that, you have some challenges, you need to work around it. And you see that I did not, use any Tron or burn any energy myself. I'm just using the resources that is given by our wonderful developer, Tylee, and his connections with the big whales that are putting in the Tron for you guys to freeze that in the smart contract so that we can enjoy the free energy here on this page, right? So with that being said, I hope that helps. And I will upload this video to YouTube. If you like that video, I know it was a little bit long, subscribe to the channel. There will be a description below for my Discord that I'm about to set up right now. And I also will give you a link to my Telegram channel where I will probably have more tutorials around Tron network, how to minimize the cost, and also will answer any kind of questions if you have anyone. Okay, so see you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.